Today's lesson is about assessment tools. What is the purpose of assessment? The primary purpose of assessment is to improve learning. Therefore, you will use a range of tools to assess the extent to which your learners have achieved the outcomes of your lesson. Assessment tools can be as informal as a checklist, which is used to note what students can do or cannot do yet. They can be more formal or structured and inform teachers about where intervention is required to help learners to develop particular skills. There is no single most effective way to record or report learning. Many methods exist and you need to choose what works best for you and your learners. What is a checklist? Checklists are lists with attributes and qualities or skills that teachers expect of learners. The amount of information that a checklist can contain and convey is limited. However, they are useful to capture a quick record of the learner's demonstrations of particular skills or qualities. Let's look at an example of what a checklist looks like. This is a checklist that a teacher will use to check whether individual learners have mastered the locomotor skill of running. Look at the criteria. Lands heel to toe, places support foot under body, willing to run at full speed, leans forward, swings arms to shoulder level and slightly to midline. As you can see, criteria is very specific, with simple yes or no ticks. What is a rubric? A rubric is a key that describes increasing levels of performance for an assessment task or an aspect of an assessment task, such as a specific skill, project or performance. A rubric is useful in giving informative feedback about work in progress and giving detailed evaluation of final products. All rubrics have two features in common: a list of criteria and gradations of achievement. Rubrics make teacher expectations clear and they can support learning, especially if learners are involved in the development of the rubric. What is an assessment report? Some teachers like using assessment charts that they post in the physical education classroom. The names of learners go down the side and the skills go along the top. As learners achieve the skills, they receive stickers. Many teachers and learners find these extremely motivational and informative. The challenge is to break the skills down into small enough steps so that all learners are able to record learning progress. In the intermediate phase physical education classroom, not all learners enjoy having their names where everybody can see them. In this case, teachers can keep assessment charts in a notebook. Now that you know more about assessment, let's see if you know the answers to the following questions.